Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we have a deep dive into the life of Erika Frantzve Kirk, a woman whose path has included pageants, faith-driven entrepreneurship, and now a dramatic leadership role in a major political organization. Whether you know her only as Charlie Kirk's wife, or have seen her more recently in the news, there's a lot to understand about her story, ambitions, and the challenges she now faces. Let's get started. Part 1. Early life and foundations. Erika Frantzve was born on November 20, 1988. Her birthplace is listed as Ohio, but she was raised primarily in Scottsdale, Arizona after her parents divorced. She grew up in a Catholic household and credits her mother with introducing her to service work, volunteering in soup kitchens and emphasizing the importance of community. In high school at Notre Dame Preparatory in Scottsdale, Erika participated in sports, basketball and volleyball, and earned awards for sportsmanship and team spirit. She once described herself as a tomboy in earlier years, reflecting that she didn't even wear heels until her mid-teens, yet she had a solid layup on the court. This athletic side would play a quiet but consistent role in her drive, discipline, and resilience. After high school, Erika went on to attend Arizona State University and also played on the women's basketball team at Regis University in Denver for a time. These steps show a blend of intellectual and athletic interest, not the typical path of someone heading purely toward modeling or pageants. Part 2. Pageants, philanthropy and early ventures. Erika's name started gaining wider public notice when she entered and won Miss Arizona USA in 2012. That same year, she competed in the Miss USA pageant, but did not place. In interviews she framed her participation less as vanity, more as a platform, a way to bring attention to causes she cared about. Already in her younger years she had begun a non-profit, Everyday Heroes Like You, which she launched when she was about 17. The mission: shine a spotlight on everyday people doing good work in their communities, and give them recognition and resources. Over time, she also founded Bible in 365, a faith initiative aimed at encouraging daily scripture engagement, and the apparel brand Proclaim, or Proclaim Streetwear, to let believers express their faith outwardly. In her public bios she often mentions she is pursuing advanced theological studies, a doctorate in biblical studies, and she hosts a podcast called Midweek Rise Up, focusing on leadership, faith, and daily encouragement. These ventures show that faith and public engagement have long been central to her identity, not just her role as a spouse. A profile from Arizona Foothills magazine described her as someone who wanted to prove that she was more than just a pretty face, noting that even as a former beauty queen she leaned into service, authenticity, and grit. Part 3. Meeting Charlie, Kirk, and family life. Erika met Charlie Kirk in 2018, reportedly after a brief encounter at a grand opening of a new office for Charlie's organization. The meeting was followed by a dinner in New York City. In December 2020 they got engaged, and in May 2021 they were married in Scottsdale, Arizona. Their wedding reception was held at a hotel in Scottsdale and was timed to coincide with the 9th anniversary of Charlie's organization, per some reports. Together they had 2 children, a daughter born in August 2022 and a son born in May 2024. The Kirks were deliberate about keeping their children off social media, not publishing names or faces broadly. In a public remark, Charlie once said, "We have a girl and a boy and it's no one's business what their names are or their faces." In her appearances with Charlie, events, summits, interviews, Erika often spoke about supporting young women, faith in action, and the role of family. Though she was not as public a voice earlier, her figure was growing in alignment with Charlie's platform. Part 4. Tragedy, transition and public emergence. On September 10, 2025, tragedy struck. Charlie Kirk was fatally shot during a speaking event at Utah Valley University while on his American Comeback tour. In the wake of his death, Erika delivered a profoundly emotional public statement: "The movement my husband built will not die. I refuse to let that happen." She publicly thanked first responders and acknowledged the support of national figures, including former President Trump. Just days later, on September 18, 2025, the board of Turning Point USA, TPUSA, announced that Erika would become the new CEO and chair of the board, unanimously elected. This move was reportedly in line with prior wishes expressed by Charlie for succession planning. Her appointment confirms a formal shift from spouse-partner role into organizational leadership at a pivotal moment. Media coverage has noted that her rise into that role was not just symbolic. She already had experience in public speaking, ministry, entrepreneurship, and behind-the-scenes influence. Analysts view this as a dramatic acceleration in her public presence. At her late husband's memorial held at State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, where thousands attended, Erika spoke directly, emotionally, and with resolve. One detail that caught attention: she has spoken of wearing a pendant of Saint Michael that Charlie wore, a cross that was reportedly blood-stained when he died. Part 5. Personality, Values and Challenges. Erika Frantzve Kirk embodies a blend of faith, mission, and resilience. She has long framed her work not simply as activism but as spiritual service. Her non-profit and faith initiatives, Bible and 365, proclaim, "Everyday heroes like you," underscore a desire to embed faith into culture, identity, and daily life. Her communications often emphasize integrity, boldness, and helping others carry their faith outside church walls. Her public ascent comes with enormous pressure and scrutiny. She is now leading a politically influential organization in a polarized environment. Skeptics and supporters alike will watch how she balances legacy, leadership, ideology, and her own convictions. Her faith is likely both a guide and a firewall, but making tough strategic decisions in this space is a different kind of challenge than running a ministry, or being a supportive spouse on stage. Erika also steps into a role where legacy expectations loom large. Her predecessor was charismatic and controversial. Sustaining momentum will require both continuity and fresh vision. She must command respect from seasoned political operatives, students, donors, and public audiences, sometimes simultaneously. On a personal front, she is also a widow and single mother of 2 young children. Grief, public expectations, and organizational leadership must be navigated in parallel. Her choices will shape how she is remembered, as the woman who kept a movement alive, or one who buckled under weight. The margins for error are slim. Part 6. What this means going forward. Erika's tenure as CEO may reshape both the internal culture of TPUSA and its public messaging. Her faith-driven brand might inflect the organization toward more religious or moral tones, or she may try to strike a balance to maintain appeal to a broader conservative youth base. Her prior initiatives can serve as soft power within the movement: faith content, apparel, media, and service networks. She may expand those as bridges to activism, leadership programs, or local chapters. A key test will be how she handles controversy. TPUSA has been criticized over the years for internal conflicts, ideological purity tests, and political alliances. As a new leader, her decisions on staffing, messaging, and priorities will define her legitimacy. Another question: will she run for public office one day? Observers note that leadership roles in influential organizations have often served as springboards for elected roles. While that is speculative, her public profile is already elevated. Family will matter. She must demonstrate balance, leading a national organization while raising children and preserving memory. Her capacity to communicate authenticity and vulnerability could win public empathy or invite critique. Part 7. Key takeaways. Erika Frantzve Kirk's life offers more than the wife of narrative. She was active long before marriage in philanthropy, faith initiatives, and public speaking. Her marriage to Charlie Kirk brought her into political spaces, and their family life was grounded in shared values around faith, mission, and leadership. Thanks for watching.